This is why target school CS majors still struggle with SWE recruiting. If you're watching this video, I know you go to a good school, but you're still struggling to land interviews. And I know it's frustrating. I mean, your school should count for something, right? You worked hard to get into that school. And so I've been in your shoes. I went to Georgia Tech for CS, pretty solid CS school, and recruiting was still a struggle despite going to a good school until I eventually figured out this one secret about how to actually leverage my school to actually get more interviews. And no, I'm not talking about alumni networks or getting referrals or any BS like that. Referrals are not even that effective these days. And just to give you a little bit of proof to show you that I'm not pulling this out of my ass, I did get new grad software engineering offers from Amazon and Google, which you can see over here. Even the Google team match email, a lot of people claim they got into Google but never actually team matched. So ask them for the proof that they actually team matched as well. And so I know what you're doing right now. You're just mass applying on the classic simplified GitHub repo, this one over here, just spamming applications, maybe trying to get a referral whenever possible, hoping for the best. And let's be real, it's not working. You're not landing interviews. And the fact that you go to a good school, you should be getting some more interviews. You should be getting like FANG internships, maybe even OpenAI or Anthropic. You need to set your goals even higher since you go to a good school. And so there's really one tactic, one secret tactic that nobody talks about for actually getting software engineering interviews that I'm about to reveal. And it's the exact tactic that got me these interviews and ultimately the offer from Amazon and Google. And what is that tactic? It's cold email. Now, before you roll your eyes and say that cold email doesn't work, or maybe you've tried that before, let me explain. I'm not talking about cold DMing recruiters on LinkedIn. Maybe you've tried that before, like DMing people on LinkedIn. It's such a waste of time. Half the time people don't even respond. Please don't waste your time with that. Cold email, on the other hand, is a totally different game, and it actually works. It's literally what got me interviews and offers from Amazon and Google. And what I'm talking about here when I say cold email is finding a recruiter's work email address, somehow scraping their work email, like their professional work email, and getting straight into their inbox and saying, here's my resume, here's why I'm a good fit, please give me an interview. Obviously, you don't want to actually come off that desperate, but you get what I'm saying. And so I actually have this full guide on cold email, literally everything you need to know about cold email. Relax, it's completely free. I'm not trying to sell you a course here. It's a completely free guide on cold email on terms of like when to send these cold emails, how to find the recruiter emails, templates of what to say, literally everything you need to know. If you want access to this free cold emailing guide, again, it's completely free. Just leave a comment below this video saying that you want it and I'll send it over to you. Again, not trying to sell you a course. It's completely free. Just leave a comment if you want this free guide on cold email. And so for the rest of this video, there's 3 things that I want to go over that's actually going to help you start to get some more big tech interviews. I'm going to go over how to actually find the recruiter emails. I'm going to go over what to actually say, and I'm going to go over like what time of day you should be sending these emails, because that actually plays a big role in whether or not recruiters are actually going to respond to you. And so again, I'm going to go over how to find the recruiter emails, what to actually say in the email so that your message stands out, and when to even send the emails, like what time of day to send them. So first things first, how do you find recruiter emails? Well, let me just show you an example of how you actually do it. This is super important. If there's one part of this video you actually pay attention to, it should be this part right here. And so let's say you want to get an interview at Meta, because who wouldn't want to work at Meta, right? So you go to Meta's LinkedIn page. So you're on home at first, and then you go to people, and you type in something like early talent or university recruiter, something like that. And a bunch of recruiters are going to pop up. Let's just click on this one right here, Chris Clark. I don't actually know this guy, but why not? It's a cool name, right? And so now we're on his profile, and you'll notice that you're not going to find the recruiter's email right off of the bat, right? They're not going to just make it that obvious. Like, I don't see his email address anywhere over here, but there is a way to still find their email address. And so it's really this Chrome extension called Apollo. And again, this is in the guide. This is completely free, by the way. I've put together this guide for you for free. Just leave a comment below the video and I'll send it over to you. So there's a Chrome extension called Apollo. It's a free Chrome extension you can get from the Chrome Web Store that literally gives you the email address of anybody based on their LinkedIn profile. I don't know how it works. It's insanely cracked. It is legal, I promise you that, and it works. It actually gets you the correct recruiter email address. And once you install that free Chrome extension, I'm not going to go over how to install it. I think you're smart enough to go to the Chrome Web Store and figure that out. Just search Apollo. Once you have it installed, whenever you're on a recruiter's LinkedIn profile, this yellow circle button is going to pop up on the right. And you go ahead and click this, and then boom, he's a principal recruiter at Meta. And it even gives us his work email, like his @meta.com email, and his personal email address, which is absolutely insane. Just a disclaimer, we don't want to violate these people's privacy. Do not email their personal email address. That's kind of weird. But emailing their work email address is completely fair game, is completely fine. And so that's all you really do. You search something like early talent or university recruiter, and then you use the Apollo extension to get their email address over here. You can literally copy it or compose an email using Apollo. And so I still have to really go over what do you actually say in these emails so that your message stands out? That part's also super important. And I'm going to go over what time of day to actually send these cold emails, because that's a big factor as well. And so what do you actually say in the email? So I have a few different templates depending on whether or not you're looking for internships, new grad roles, or early career roles. But let's just look at new grad, right? Just as an example. So you say, "Hi, Chris. I noticed you recruit for engineering at Meta, and I'm especially interested in whatever kinds of roles you're interested in. I'm a new grad from like maybe Georgia Tech, seeking an early career software engineering role. A couple quick highlights." Now, this is the most important part of the email. Pay attention to this. You have to take the two most impressive bullet points from your resume, like the two sexiest bullet points you have, cherry pick them and drop them right here in the email. And it should be pretty concise, just one line. So you probably have a ton of bullet points on your resume. Maybe you feel like most of them are not that impressive, and that's fine. I want you to find the two ones that you feel are actually sound kind of impressive and drop them right here in the email in 2 bullet points right here. That's all you have to do. If you're the right contact, could you point me to the best rec to apply for or the right recruiter for these roles? Drop your resume as a PDF and then politely thank them for their time. That's it. Do not overcomplicate it. I actually run a mentorship program. Relax, I'm not trying to sell you anything. I have a mentorship program where I actually help new grads and early career software engineers get offers in today's market. And the biggest mistake that I see those students of mine making is overcomplicating their cold email with way too much fluff. You got to keep it concise. That's the biggest mistake I see people making. And so this is the template, but when do you actually send these cold emails, right? Final thing that I just wanted to give you. In terms of when to send the cold emails, you know what? I don't even know where it is. Oh, right here. Monday to Thursday is going to be ideal. Do not send cold emails on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. That's just a complete waste of time. You're not going to get any responses. Monday to Thursday is ideal. And even for time of day, you want to keep it between 9 a.m. and 4 p.m. EST. Anything outside of that window, they're pretty unlikely to respond to. Honestly, I would even go as far to say that you should really just do it between like the morning time. So 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. EST. That's really going to give you the highest chance that a recruiter actually responds to your email, gives you an OA, gives you a phone screen, and sends you into the recruiting process for that company. And obviously on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, you can still send cold emails, because why not? The more, the better. But just make sure you schedule send them. So basically schedule them ahead to be sent out. Any email inbox should let you do that. Just schedule them ahead to be sent out for Monday at 9 a.m. So Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, still send cold emails, but just go ahead and schedule send them for Monday at 9 a.m. That's what I would recommend. All right, that's it for cold email. There's one final thing you need to know. I promise this is like super important for you to pay attention to. In order for cold email to work, you have to have a super dialed in, optimized resume. Every single section of your resume has to be optimized. So I've created a separate video on this channel. It should be popping up somewhere on the screen soon that goes over how to actually optimize your resume, every single bullet point of it, based on the same resume strategies that got me into Amazon and Google. So again, that video is going to pop up soon. It's a video on how to optimize your resume. It should be popping up soon. Go ahead and watch that video next, and I will see you soon.